challenge, and the challenge I'm gonna be doing today is gonna be called Picker 5, which this one is, can you figure out how this program works to get the flag and you connect to the netcat. This program source code could be downloaded here and the binary could be downloaded here. So what I did was just download the source code and also the binary, but the thing that I got most out of was the binary itself, because if you go check the hints, it says with Python there are no binaries. With compiled language, like see there is a source code and there are binaries. Binaries are created from the source code. So it says how can you find the address that win is at. So if you go in netcat into this netcat, we see enter the hex address to jump to, excluding the 0x. We have to find the hex address. So there's two ways to do this. One way is either you have like, I guess, a Linux machine and you're able to do this, but in my case we don't have a Linux machine. What I do have is basically an online tool called Dogbolt, which all I did was just upload Picker i5. In this case I'll upload a new one, and then the one I want to look at is basically the one where it mentions flag. So in this one it decompiles the code, even though we already have like the raw copy of the code, but we want to be able to get the address. And if you're on Mac, you could probably use this and then go look for the part where it says read flag, so you won. And this function is ran on this specific address right here. So that's basically all we need to do and copy, because it's basically gonna run it. So if we just go like this, we get the flag. And honestly, if we go on downloads and then we check the source code, we can actually see what's going on. Flag, no, Picker IVC. So we see that there's a win function, which is basically you won. We want to see the main, so enter the hex address you want to jump to, and then it scans in the val and then your input, and then it runs whatever value it has in that case. So in this case we just put the address of the win function and it ran the win function. That's basically what happened. So with that we were able to get the flag. Copy this, and then if we go right here and upload it right here, we should solve this challenge. And it did. So yeah, that was about it. If you had like the actual, I guess, instance, it'll be a lot easier, but we did it with just that, with a Dogbolt. And then there is some limitations with this decompiler. So one of the limitations, the file has to be less than 2 megabytes. So that's a pretty big limitation, but for these simple CTF challenges, this should be just good enough. Anyway, that's about it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.